Hey everyone, are you tired of chasing search engines? Are you tired of putting money and time and energy into getting to that one spot in Google only to still find yourself frustrated and upset? Maybe at one time you used to get a lot of traffic, and because of the changes to the search engines, your traffic suddenly just dropped, it crashed, it's gone. Well, if that's you, I'm talking to you today. And the reason that I am is because I want to share with you there's a better way to do this than relying on Google. If you become proactive, remember Google's reactive. If you become proactive, what you ultimately do is you give Google the reason to bring you to the top of the search engine without you worrying about all of this other stuff. So how do we do that? Number one, the most important thing I want to share with you is you need to work on creating a community. So what you want to do is go and find influential people in your niche and connect with them. And how you're going to connect with them is go onto their blogs, read their content, make notes, leave very meaningful comments. Almost make your comment like a blog post in itself. Add real value in there. A friend of mine today, Ryan Biddle, shared that he has seen people like Chris Brogan create massive wealth off of just blog commenting, and he's working on doing that same thing itself. Matter of fact, he's got a great ebook out today that I want you to try to go read, and I'll leave the link here in the video so that you can go and do that. But the point is that commenting can bring you significant opportunities over time by all of these different people that read through the comments, and believe me folks, they do. I have seen a massive spike in my website traffic just from blog commenting and leaving really good stuff that people can take and use. Like I said, it's almost like a self-contained blog within the blog, right? Always on target, always talking about the same thing, but very relevant, useful, and helpful. Now, you also want to connect with them on social media, and you want to share. And I guess the point here is that when you're going to build a community, you have to de-emphasize you for the sake of others. When you de-emphasize you, you give everyone else a reason to emphasize you. And when they emphasize you and then they make it about you, all those organic backlinks, and when they're writing blog articles and leaving comments about you in their blog articles as you're doing for them, you are naturally creating the way for the search engine to say, ah, there's someone who gets it. And look at that content. It is really helpful to others. And by the way, there's 30, 50, 75, 150 comments on here that give validation to what you're doing. And these are not little pithy comments like, hey, thanks so much, appreciate your article. I mean, I'm not sure why someone would even want to leave a comment like that, but some people do, and we want to discourage that. We want you to think about the kind of comments that you're leaving. So with that said, really focus not on SEO, but on building community. And if you focus on building community the right way, the SEO will follow. Because remember, you're proactive, Google is reactive. Give Google a reason to follow you, and they will. But you don't have to keep worrying about all the changes that are going to happen to a search engine, because here's the facts. If you're doing it the right way, when Google makes a change, guess what you don't have to do? You don't have to change what you're doing. That's powerful. So jump onto the blog. Here's the link at the bottom of the video down here somewhere. The link is there so that you can jump over the blog article and get some incredible 5-point ideas of how you can work on building a community and becoming less reliable and dependent on Google, so that you can actually go where you want to go and do what you want to do online, build your business the way you want to build it without worrying about them.